Hi, welcome to Knitty Knotty Podcast, episode 8. I'm Vanessa, Knitty-Witch on Instagram and Ravelry.
Hi, and I am Diane. I am the Knotted Bag on Instagram and Freedom for You on Ravelry. And welcome.
Welcome. Good to see you. I caught a cold, so I sound terrible.
I know.
Don't mind me.
Oh, sound terrible. I just feel bad that you feel bad, but
it's all right. I actually don't feel that bad. It's not like in my head or anything. It's just I'm congested. So
yeah, that's not fun either.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
We last recorded 2 weeks ago, and the last 2 weeks have been a complete nightmare of weather and cold and so much snow. It's super stressful. And I manage my stress pretty well because I do energy work, but it's been a rough 2 weeks.
Right.
I'm ready for February. Yeah. So how's your crafting going?
I actually had some time to knit, so I actually did a decent amount of knitting, so I actually have stuff to show.
Cool. You show.
All right, so I've been working on, so I was sitting in a corner and I was working on my socks because what I said I was going to do was I was going to work on the socks because I needed a palette cleanser. And as I'm knitting the socks, it's staring at me and it's taunting me from the corner. And I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to do it. So I've been working on my shawl. I took it out and I fixed the mistake. It turns out I had only made a mistake on one row, even though I ripped out all of them. It was the last row I made a mistake on. So this time when I went through, I counted every row to make sure I had the right amount of stitches. And when I did the last row again, I messed up the last row again and lost 6 stitches again. So I undid that last row only because I knew that all the rest of them were right because I had counted them. Yeah. And I was able to fix it and not, come up with too much trouble.
Did you figure out what you were doing on that last row?
I just wasn't doing late. I was missing a yarn over or just stupid stuff. Nothing.
Okay,
I didn't
so
do the same thing right.
Not a consistent mistake. Okay.
Right. It was just a little mistakes all over. So here we go. So we started at the pink, and now we're.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. And now I'm transitioning into the speckled white. So now we have.
What is it again?
This is the Fading Point by Joji Locatelli.
Right.
And this is Lemonade Shop yarn. And there is the speckled white. So after I go through speckled white, I have another white that's like this that has the blips of rainbow. So will be finished. And then after I'm done with this panel, then I have to start over and knit another one.
What do you mean you have to start over and knit another one? You mean another
There's
panel?
2 of these. So there's 2 of these panels. So I have to knit this one and then you do another one and then you seam them together.
Okay. And you used 4 yarns for that, right?
5.
Okay.
Yep, 5. So it uses 5 different colors and you need 2 sets of needles to do one for each one and then seam them together.
Okay. I was just thinking maybe I could do that pattern with those 4 yarns that are your house, but I would need a 5th.
Yeah, but a 5th would be really easy for you because all you would have to do is get one solid color.
Yeah.
And it would match.
I'm just thinking same as if I were doing a sweater, I'd need a 5th probably. But it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, that's good. Yay.
And I'm hoping to finish this by Maryland.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the second thing I'm working on is the socks. So I've made it this far. I've put in the heel marker. And I'm already at the top. So this is the first sock.
You do the afterthought heel?
Yep, there'll be an afterthought heel. And I'm doing this on 9-inch circular size 0. And this yarn is, this was the Holland Handmade, the local dyer to me. It's a BFL
Really
nylon
pretty.
sock yarn. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a merino nylon sock yarn. So that's my 2 projects. And that's
Pretty.
all I have.
I've only knitted on 2 as well. So I'm almost done that oatmeal sweater that I was working on. I'm much happier with the look and fit of it this time, because I don't know if you remember, there's a mistake in the pattern. It misses out like the regular rows in the raglan.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so now it actually looks like a normal sweater. So, but it's still doing the color was the single ply, so it's still kind of going sideways. You know, when you have, yeah, so I hope that blocks out because it looks kind of funny. So I did the whole body.
Wow, you just made progress. You just flew through that.
Yeah, and this ribbed bottom, I went a little longer than the pattern. It just worked out that my knitting's gonna go in my coffee. It just worked out that this part was only about an inch less than the pattern calls for, so it was pretty good. And I thought, instead of doing like an inch of stockinette in a different yarn, I'll just do this whole thing like this, because you know, once it opens up,
yeah, it looks really
funny,
good.
like, once it opens up, it'll be good. Plus my hips are a lot bigger than my waist, so I think I like having that. My boy. C'est beau. C'est super beau. He's been drawing in his book. I'm recording my video. You want to show your picture? Okay. You want to come on the video? You want to be on YouTube? Here's what he did.
Wow, he's doing good.
I know. He's so good.
It's very creative.
He's super. Oh.
Good job, Seth.
So Vanessa says, good job. Je peux montrer ta face? All right. Sorry. So yeah, my hips are smaller than my waist is a lot smaller than my hips. Less so as I lose weight, but I mean they're easily like 1 or 2 sizes difference. So I like the idea of having this because then it can go in at the waist and then, you know, go back down. So I have a full sleeve done and I'm halfway through the second sleeve.
Wow, you're almost done.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to wash it and block it and see how the body does with the color. Because again, I don't like that it's leaning.
Mm-hmm.
Not leaning, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. And so that's that. Sorry for the noise, the needles. And then I made a lot of progress on my So Faded. So that was the oatmeal pullover by Jane Richmond. And this is the So Faded, and I always forget. Anyway, the So Faded sweater. And I had 2 days of training at work for a new system that they're putting in, and I knitted the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I got really far. So this is with my loop hand spun. I love this so much, and it's this stockinette in the round, which is like the best ever.
Mm-hmm. That's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You. I love it. And you know how Loop, like some of her bats have sparkle in it? It's so subtle. It's so subtle, but every now and then the light catches a sparkle. And these are not colors I would normally choose. When I ordered those Loop bats, I ordered them online, and they weren't quite what I thought they would be when I got them. To be honest, I was a little disappointed because they are colors that I normally wouldn't choose, but I thought, what the hell, I'll make, and I'm so happy with this.
Well,
So
good.
I just have about an inch or two left on the bottom, then I'll do the ribbing, and then I'll be on the sleeves. And it's such a fast knit. I'm really excited
awesome.
about this. I don't know how the collar gets done. That hasn't been done yet. So there has to be something. I can't imagine it stays plain like this. Or maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't wait to finish
so
this shawl so I can start another sweater.
Right? So you know how I have said that I don't love triangle shawls.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about all the garter stitch. But I might actually might design a garter stitch triangular shawl.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
an idea. I know. I got hit with this idea yesterday. Again, I was just like, what else can I do with self-striping yarn? And I got an idea. I was up till 1:30 in the morning looking into the different, what I want to do, so the different parts of that.
Mm-hmm.
I might cast that on today. I'm going to be smart though, because I'm going to be smart and cast on the mini version. Normally what I would do is just like knit the whole thing, and then, so I'm going to cast on a sort of mini version of what I'm envisioning to make sure it works, and then do it on a larger scale. So anyway, I'm going to be working on that.
Fun.
Oh, I did work a little bit last week, so I forgot. But I worked a little bit on my swan show. I think I did this after we last spoke.
So pretty. I have
Yeah.
to sneeze. Oh my goodness, it's not going to come out. It's so pretty. I love the colors.
Yeah. So that is that. I actually need to clean it. My nose is leaking again.
Yeah, I'm like
okay.
sniffling over here. My eyes are watering.
So that's it for my knitting. Did you have anything else? Oh, yeah. I went to a local yarn store yesterday, the new one that's in the west end of my city.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to carry my bags. I'm super excited.
I know. I saw that on Instagram. That is exciting.
Yeah, they bought like 13 of them. I had to come home and like adjust all my numbers in the shop.
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome.
really excited.
I went to the store yesterday too, and I bought a Zabra ball, but I left it downstairs, so I'm not going to run and get it. But it's black and red. I'll show it next time.
Oh, that's so pretty. Sorry. I feel, you know what? I'm just going to lean over and just do this properly. Hang on a second. Give me a sec.
All right.
Okay. I think that's good. You know, when you have like a booger and then you just keep leaking, like you just have to clean it. Otherwise it just keeps leaking.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay. So I have some stuff. You want me to show? Are we on to? Okay, I went to a fabric store yesterday in a snowstorm because I was going to the yarn shop, and there was this fabric store that's in the West End too, and I thought I'm gonna go. I just take my time. So I got these cute snippy scissors.
What is it? Is it a unicorn?
Of course.
Oh my God. I'm in love. Oh, I'm so jealous.
And it's those like, so well, I'll get you a pair if I go back. I'll get you a pair. Yeah, it's a unicorn. So that like the end of the scissors, wait, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Is like the horn of the unicorn. And it's this sort of rainbowy metallic. They're just everything. It's so you might be able to find it in your area. The company is So Tasty. like
I haven't heard of them.
SEW. I'll send you a picture of the packet, but you might have it locally.
Okay.
If you don't, let me know. Prepare. And so I got this cute fabric for bags. Probably only, oh, sorry. So I like that I can show my fabric off here too. So it's this.
Oh,
cute
it's fish bowls. That's so
fish
cute.
bowls with, see?
Yeah.
And this one will be a completely reversible because I think both fabrics are great for external.
Oh my goodness, they're perfect for each other.
Yeah, so those are all cast, and it's from the same. They go together. This, so cute. Little daisies with a little mice.
Aw.
Super sweet. And this will be the inside. It's the same thing, but in a white.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super sweet. I'm very happy with this. So I'm gonna get those washed ASAP. Okay. And then I might have bought some yarn
Oh.
last week. So this is Unique Fingering, UNEEK. Wait a minute. It's Estelle Yarns. This is hand-dyed self-striping, but I didn't realize it was self-striping. Ooh, uh-oh. I'll figure it out. It doesn't look like self-striping. It looks like variegated.
Oh, it's really pretty though.
I'm going to put my screen up so I can see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
It doesn't look like a self-striping, right?
No, it doesn't, but I'm sure it will in a way, because remember my Knitty in Color, I actually have them right here. This didn't look like it was self-striping either, and it's striped.
Right. Well, I'll have to figure something out. Maybe I'll just do like a, oh, I know what I can do. Okay. But these are colors that I would not normally be attracted. Oh, it's so soft. Oh. There's yellow and gray and like a kind of khaki green, light gray, dark gray, brown. I really like it. I think
That's
with
awesome.
like and I years ago, Cherie had dyed some gold, kind of, I really wanted gold yarn. And so she dyed me like as close as you can get to a gold color. So I think with this, I put them together and they actually look really good. And there's a shawl that I want to do that takes 2 pairs of fingering weight and then a pop of color. And it's this really large rectangle and you knit sort of side to side. And every now and then there's like a little blip of color of like, or a contrast. So even if this is self-striping, I think it'll work for that.
Yeah, I think it would too.
Yeah. Sometime in the future.
No, I know, right?
Okay, now this is going to be Maryland. I'm super excited about this. I could not resist. I went back because I couldn't let this go. This is a local dyer to me called Trailhead Yarn. It's hand-dyed vegan yarn. It's a cotton. It's 100% cotton. It's DK, but it's like a chenille. Is chenille usually cotton? Or is it usually polyester, or can it be both?
Chenille is chenille. I'm not sure what.
I know, but yeah, but it's made of something. Anyway, it's 100% cotton, and
wow,
it's DK. It's hot pink with blips of orange. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's just these little blips of orange and mostly hot pink with a bit of light pink. love it. So what I'm going to do, I have 900 yards of this. I'm going to make a t-shirt for Maryland.
I was gonna say some sort of t-shirt or tank top or pullover.
Yeah, because I don't understand wool t-shirts. That doesn't make any sense to me because it's
Yeah.
warm and then the arms, like I don't get it. But this being cotton, I think is perfect for a t-shirt. It's the right amount of yarn, and I think it'll be perfect for Maryland because I will have a knitted top, and Maryland is often very hot. So, you know, in the afternoon. Yay.
I like it.
Yeah, right? And I saw it. They had some knitted up in a sample at the store, and it's soft and it's like a nice flowy fabric. Very cool. Really, really keen on this. Well, that's it.
Yay.
Yay. So I think I might be able to finish that. I think, well, for sure. I know next time we record, that sweater, my oatmeal will be washed and blocked, and hopefully I'll be wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to ask you something. Your shawl, you have to redo that whole length that you've already knitted. You have to do it again.
Yeah, you have to do a second piece.
Do you attach it or you just keep knitting?
No, you attach it. You seam it together. So you start at the bottom where the pink is.
So you literally knit two pieces.
You knit two pieces and then you seam it together.
Why can't you do like a Kitchener stitch? How do you, oh, that's why you said you needed two sets of needles. Because you have to leave that. You can put it on a waist.
I don't know how she seams it together, but I'm thinking a 3-needle bind off, to be honest. I don't know why that wouldn't work. I feel like a 3-needle bind off would work, but we'll see what she puts in the pattern.
You could just leave that on a waist yarn though, right?
You can.
If you wanted to, like if you don't need
you can put it on waist yarn and use, if you don't have a second needle, and then do it again like that, but it's ideal to have 2 needles, so you don't have to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so epic.
I know, it is epic for me. It's all fingering weight, and it's like one of the biggest things that I've worked on besides the sweater. So we'll see. I'm chugging through it.
I love a big shawl. And I cannot lie.
I don't have one, so I'm excited, and especially with this one, how vibrant it is.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Amazing. Yeah. I think my Bambara is gonna be pretty big as well. Not as big as yours, I don't think. I really want the next shawl that I cast on, not the one I want to design, but then the next one I do, I want it to be like a big epic one as well. So yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I won't just
we're short this week, so that's all right though. We'll have more content next time.
Is there anything that I know you wanted it to be short because you don't feel good, but is there anything that this is just me chatting with you. Is there any yarn or colors or weight that you're kind of like on the lookout for, that you're sometimes we talk about dreaming of like patterns. Is there any yarn that you're really desiring?
I'm desiring any quantity of yarn that is sweater quantity. So if it's DK, sweater quantity. If it's fingering, sweater quantity. I don't have anything in my stash that's a quantity of anything for a sweater, except the yarn that I bought for those specific sweaters that I was going to knit.
Yeah. So
I'm seriously lacking. Like, I have tons of fingering weight. I have plenty of lace weight. I'm lacking in worsted and DK.
Yeah, me too. I think that's what I said to you this week. Like, my DK game is weak. And having said that,
there you go.
But like you, it's just nice to be able, like, I can pretty much look at any fingering weight pattern and have yarn for it in my stash.
I don't, because mine are all self-striping.
Right. And that's why I stopped getting self-striping. And that's why I said, oh crap, when I realized this was self-striping.
Well, I mean, mine is either self-striping or like one skein of fingering in a color, like for shawls.
Yeah. One skein, like again, well, because you like everything to be matchy-matchy, and I don't need that, but I also do have some like doubles and things like that. There are things like there's a brioche cardigan that I'm dying to try, and I've set aside, 2 sets. I think I talked about this before, but I have 2 sets of doubles. Wait, does that make 8? I have 2 pairs that will work really well together that I've set aside for that pattern. So I didn't have to, that's just in my stash. So I am trying, I got 2 of these because I'm trying to get at least 2 of the same, because those one-offs, sometimes it works and sometimes, that's why the fade stuff is so cool, because you can really, like, I created my own fade kit out of yarn, and I haven't used it yet, but I bagged it up because just going through my stash, I was able to create my own kind of fade kit. But I don't have enough DK and worsted to do that.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I lie. I did put one together, but I haven't knitted the pattern yet, but you know how I showed you this hand spun that I have 2 of these balls and I'm going to make a sweater. I like the pattern so much, not having knitted it, that I went through my worsted and found stuff that I could use. Like, I didn't have enough of that worsted to make one sweater, but put together different hanks. I could sweater in that yarn. So that was kind of cool to do that. But yeah, I don't have those large quantities of, so I think that's kind of, I'm going to try to make that, just like you were on the lookout at Rhinebeck for those sweater quantities. I think that's what I'm going to be looking for at Maryland.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, and I really want to start, if I am going to get fingering weight, or even those other like DK or worsted, start getting colors that I don't usually get. Like Gigi, I just want to do all the orange.
I know, right?
I forget her whole Instagram handle.
Gigi made it.
Yeah, Gigi made it. Oh my God, that orange is so beautiful. She's gorgeous anyway, but the orange is so beautiful on her, and it just makes me want to knit all the orange things. And I still, you remember in Rhinebeck, I was looking for green. Like, I'm just looking for the right green that I haven't found yet. And then, because I'd like to do a whole sweater in a nice bright green. So it's like yellow, orange, green are the colors that I think I don't know that yeah. So we'll see. That's kind of what's been on my mind. Those colors. I do a lot of pink and purpley colors, like the color that you have on your shawl. I have a lot of that. I want to diversify a little bit. Just look at this. Like, look at the colors in my swan show, right?
Yeah, they're pretty.
Pink, purple, and then I get this.
Yeah, but it's what you like to wear. I have tons of black. I have to wear black all the time for work, so I have like a whole closet full of black clothes. It's good, and it is what it is.
And then this.
I know.
So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like I want to. And this, like, seriously, it's. I think that's why I was so into this, that Bambera shawl. This one, because it does have the oranges in it, right? And yellow. Look at that. The color. Why don't I just knit this friggin' thing that's already half done?
Yeah.
I think that the cold has frozen my brain.
Excuse me.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be knitting, and I've already got it on the needle. So yellow, orange. I just need to work on this.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I got that out of my brain now. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to
All
let
right.
you go so I could get back to drinking some tea or something, feel better.
Yeah, go to bed. Do some
I know.
knitting in bed. Care
I
of
know.
yourself.
I plan on it. It's Super
Mwah.
Bowl Sunday here, so.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
It's Super Bowl Sunday all over North America.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Bye.
Bye.